Yes. Hello and welcome back to part 28 of Let's Make Zelda for the NES in 3D. My name is Carlos, and if this is the first time here, I have been working for the last 7 months, almost 8 months at this point, on remaking this amazing game that was released in 1986. Let me just mute this part right here. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, I started in June of 2025, and today is December 28th. I'm in Tokyo, Japan, and for the last few months, I've been working on remaking this amazing game from 1986. So next year, in February, it's going to be 40 years that this game was released in Japan, and subsequently it was released in the Americas, right? In the world. So I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all times, and I have been recreating not only the map, as you can see, the graveyard, the dungeons, caves, it's dungeon 3 right there, monsters, enemies, puzzles, mazes, shores, lakes, mountains, everything is there, right? And I'm happy to report that my original plan was to finish the outside world by the end of the year. And this might be the last time I stream this year. I don't know, it could be one more time if I squeeze time to get some more screen time here with you guys. But imagining that this is the last time I stream for 2025, I'm happy to report that I actually meet my own goal of finishing the outside world. Today, I'm just going to show you what I worked on since the last time I streamed. And also show you the list of things that I went through, what I added that wasn't there before. And honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm just gonna do a full playthrough of the outside world. Maybe, I'm sure I'll find a few details that I need to, fix. But once this is done, my next big goal, milestone, is going to be to recreate all the dungeons, right? So dungeons right now, they do not exist. They will eventually, because my final goal, is to recreate this game in its entirety. At least the quest 1, the first quest, right? Because quest 2 is a different story. We'll think about that when I get there. And I'm thinking that hopefully maybe by summer 2026, I can actually have the full, completed, accurate version of this game, but in 3D. So, without further ado, I'm gonna quickly show you here some of the list of things that I had for December to-dos. I went through all this list of things that I needed to implement, to program, to fix. Notoriously, I suppose, is the mazes, right? When you go to level 5, when you're trying to cross the Lost Woods, the camera has to do some tricks for you to actually break out of the mazes. The graveyards now work. I have added genies when you touch the graves, and they stay within their own area, and there's like a master genie, and when you kill the master genie, all those other genies disappear or die, and they drop loot. That wasn't done last time I streamed. It was done since then. And then the meat enemy luring mechanic. So in this game, there's a piece of meat that you put on the floor. Oh, Intellivision Gamer. Evening, Carlos. Evening, sir. Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you again. Hope everything is well. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, so I'm here reporting on the progress and the status of the project, and it's going well. Yeah, so in here, for example, this meat right here, this is the piece of meat that you can place on the floor, and you can lure enemies nearby. So enemies nearby are gonna be attracted to it and distracted by it. And so you can escape, or you can have a great Christmas. Good here. Same here. Quiet one. Just with the family, chilling. No, I'm sick. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's probably some influenza or something like that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got sick at the beginning of the month. Luckily, I'm okay. But yeah, for the last 3 weeks, it was rough to talk. But yeah, just take care of yourself, man. Yeah, and Happy New Year. So hope to see you around in 2026 again. And Keep spreading the good word and the good work. Always happy to see you on your streams, man. And thank you for your support. You've been around for a long time now, so I feel like, yay, it's one of the OGs in this, my little channel, my little corner here of the internet. So thank you for your support. Right, so I think it's probably best if I just go around the game showing you, and I'll tell you exactly what I did. This one I just finished last time. This one, make walls transparent when there's an obstacle. I remember you leave where you were sick. Yes, that was rough. That was rough. But you know, it's kind of. Are you gonna be streaming yourself while you're sick? Take care of your voice, man. It's rough if you if you have to be on the microphone and your voice is not cooperating. No. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate all the shout outs, the comments. You know, you've been around. It's just makes it a lot more fun. Gotta come and say hi next time I see you in your streaming. But first get well, huh? It's always good to see you. Right, so this is the last check that I'm gonna add here to the list. Make the walls transparent, and this was actually a suggestion by a viewer. Last time we were streaming, there was one of the people watching the stream that suggested that because of the placement of the camera, sometimes, you know, Link is here, the camera is here, and in between there can be a mountain or an obstacle, and so you don't see what Link is doing. It's not great, right? So right on the spot, we thought maybe we could do the thing in between camera and Link. It can be semi-transparent. Many games do that, right? 3D games. So I went around, did some investigations on shaders, materials, transparencies, and I'm happy to report that it seems to be working. I just finished that last night, so definitely today in the playtest there might be some glitches or something that I haven't caught up with. And so yeah, if I find something like that, I'll keep adding to my list here of things to be done. Oh yeah, finally, the falling rocks. I completely forgot about the rocks that fall near this area right here on the back near the waterfall. So around this area on the back of the map, there's some rocks that fall from the sky and they bounce and they can hit Link, right? They don't stay around forever. They just kind of bounce a couple times and disappear. So I totally forgot about them for months, and then I remember that, and luckily it wasn't too difficult to implement them, so they are there. You'll see them when I approach that mountain. Right, and so to move the stream along, I'm just gonna pair my 8-bit dough, disappear all these items that are lying around, so it's a fair challenge, and I'm gonna start the game. So let's see if my 8-bit dough is paired. Take a moment. Yes, so here I am. I'm controlling Link with this nice controller right here to replicate the original style of gaming. So the first thing we do, as always, is dangerous to go alone. Take this, take your sword. Thank you, old man. And now I'm protected. I have some method of killing these guys. And this is what I mean. If Link goes behind this wall, now it goes transparent, right? Like there's a ray cast that goes that goes from the camera, and if it doesn't hit Link at every frame, then whatever's in between is gonna be transparent as long as it's these mountains. And it goes back to normal, and it goes back again into it. So I think it's a lot better, to be honest, because I feel like I'm in control and I know what's going on. It was very unfair to get hit by enemies that you cannot even see, and annoying, right? So that shouldn't happen. Okay, so the next goal in here, because I start myself the game with 255 rupees to give me a head start, I'm gonna go and buy the blue ring. And the blue ring is located near the big lake over here. Oh, and also something interesting, right? Like I had already done for a while now, added the ability of enemies to drop loot, of course. Let me just pause the game and show you what I mean. If I go down here, there's a game manager. And it has a bunch of things. It's like managing a lot of state. One of them is enemy counter and the consecutive enemy counter. This is another thing I did this week. So this game, just quickly here, there's videos and essays about how the code behind the scene works. And one of them being here. So this table. Each enemy can belong to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups in the game, right? If you are a red Octorok, you belong in group A. If you are a blue one, you belong group B, and so on and so forth. Even bosses are in groups. And there's a group that is the group X, so the X-Men, so to speak. So these guys do not drop any loot whatsoever. But the other ones do, and they do it not randomly. They have their own table. For example, these guys, the A, they're always gonna drop some item that is listed in this column right here. This A, B, C, D, right? And which item they drop depends on how many enemies you have killed at that time. For example, I am at enemy counter 4 at the moment, and this counter goes from 0 to 9 and then goes back to 0. So it's 10 slots, right? And here it is, so 0 to 9. So right now I'm at enemy counter 4. If I kill another enemy, for example, another Octorok, so I'm gonna be moving to 4 to 5. So this Octorok will have a chance to drop a rupee. And what is that chance to drop it? Well, this is also known. It's also being now documented, and it is group enemies have a 31% chance of dropping an item. B41, C59, and D41. Enemies from the X group will not drop any items. This is fine. This was okay, right? And I went ahead and in my enemy class, I had to do some here, right? So it's an enemy mapping loot group. Like if an enemy doesn't belong to X, then you do a few things. You can. This is the force loot section. So I'm gonna move into that a little bit later because I need to explain it first. Here, if you're an enemy on the group A or B or C or D, this happens, right? There's a few things that can happen. So you have a 31% chance of spawning loot from the loot table A, which I described here. So loot table A would be this column right here. It can be the hard prefab or one moment. Oh, I think I made a mistake. What's going on? Prefab, loot table A, B, C, D. Oh, this is kind of not right. Okay, that's a good thing to find out. Because this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why did I make a mistake here? It's all different. Huh. Okay, well, let's fix it. So, it should be first yellow rupee, and then a heart prefab, and then another yellow rupee, and then a fairy. It's like this. Seems like I just kind of like I'm off by 1. Like I started at this is what confuses me. 9 to 0. No, but the counter starts here from 0 to 1. So if I kill an enemy, so say I started the game. I haven't killed anybody, right? So that I'm at 0. If I kill an Octorok, then I should drop this one, right? Not this one. So I need to start from here. Okay, so then I think I just need to okay, yellow heart, yellow fairy. I'm just gonna maybe do this. I was counting backwards. So fairy, yellow, heart, yellow rupee, and heart prefab. Same here, I probably did the same thing. So I should start on bombs. That's 0, because computers like to count from 0. And then the last is the heart prefab, and another heart prefab. So bomb, heart, bomb, heart. Okay, and then C, again, I need to clear the first one and add at the end a blue rupee prefab. Okay, and it's yellow, the watch, heart, blue rupee. Okay, and then finally heart prefab. Yeah, but it's not that one. This should be in the last one. Okay, so because I did this change, I might need to restart the game. That's fine. That's okay. Not a problem. So now I have my loot tables fixed, right? Now it goes exactly in this order. And that's what I mean. If you're at 0, you're gonna have a chance to drop this yellow rupee, or this one, or this one, or this one. Okay? And there's two counters in this game. There is the enemy counter that goes from 0 to 9, the one that I just showed before. But there's also a consecutive enemy counter. And the consecutive enemy counter can go past 10. And this is where it gets a little bit complicated, because there's a thing called forced drops, this one. And this one is pretty much used by speedrunners, things like that, because they need to know what you're gonna drop. You can trigger some oh, Unity crashed. Okay. Alright. Wow. Unity, don't do this to me while I'm streaming. Yes. Yeah, so for example, by killing 10 enemies without Link being hit, because if you get hit, you get back to 0. The counter go back to 0. Then the runner can force the 11th enemy to drop an item. If this enemy is killed with a bomb, the item drop would be a bomb. If the enemy is killed by anything else, he will drop 5 rupees. The 11th enemy is not the 10th enemy. This is the problem. The computers count one way and humans count another way. I keep getting confused because the explanations are weird. So I found this other option, this other explanation from this website, and this is fine. So this is what I explained. The enemies that drop depending on the number that they're at. That's not a problem. But then here, the forced item drops. I want to read it to you because to me, I had to read and reread and reread, and it just didn't make sense sometimes. Check it out. There are 2 counters in this game that determine what items are dropped while killing enemies. The first, the regular kill counter, cycles from 0 to 9, and these values are fixed, like the one I explained just now. The second one is a consecutive kill counter. From the time Link gets hit by an enemy or the whirlwind, like from the recorder, the consecutive counter is reset to 0. Each kill or kill sound recorded in the game will increment the counter by 1. On the 10th kill, the manner in which the item dropping enemy is killed will determine the drop. If the 10th enemy is killed with a bomb, the enemy will drop a bomb. Right? So it's the 10th enemy, not the 11th one, like they say here. See what I mean? Like I think it's a problem with like arrays and data structures start at 0, right, in computer science, but we like to count from 1, humans, so maybe that's the difference. I'm trying to implement this in computer code, so I need to start counting from 0. And also in game there is an NPC that says let's say the 10th enemy has the bomb. That's like so it's the 10th enemy, not the 11th. So I'm gonna go with the 10th. It makes more sense to me as well. Right, so yeah, if you kill the 10th enemy with a bomb, that enemy is gonna drop a bomb, regardless if it's an enemy that, can or cannot drop a bomb. Because by right, only enemies in the B column can drop a bomb, as you can see here. But if my 10th enemy is a red Octorok and I kill that Octorok with a bomb, then this Octorok is gonna drop a bomb no matter what. Okay, so that's one of the force drops. There's more than that. For example, another one is the next force drop is at item 16. If an item dropping enemy is the 16th kill, the enemy will drop a fairy. Same idea. So there's only A and D enemies can drop fairies normally under these circumstances. But if the 16th enemy in a row is killed with anything, I don't think it's with a bomb or anything, it'll just drop a fairy, right? And by doing that, the fairy count, let me see. Yeah, in addition to this, the 16th kill will drop a fairy, regardless of the method. However, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, when the 16th fairy, the 16th enemy drops a fairy, the counter goes back to 0. Is it written here? From this point, Link cannot force a fairy drop until he gets hit again. 5 rupees and bond might be force. Right. Okay. Somewhere else I read that once you force drop a fairy, the counter goes back. This is another really good video. This is probably the best source and the one I kind of like going back, because this guy kind of analyzes the assembly code and actually shows here on the top of the screen what's happening in the RAM memory, the values, and what happens when you kill somebody, right? This is the most straightforward way for me to see what was going on behind the game, like behind the code, like this video says. Really good video, I liked it. So I essentially tried to replicate what this guy's explaining here, because it's probably the best source that I could find. Yeah, 10th enemy, bomb, the streak, the total streak, right? So like the consecutive counter. And at some point he explains when the fairies drop, it goes back maybe here. So 15. So the next one's gonna drop a fairy and it's gonna go back to 0. Boom. Fairy. This one goes back to 0, but the total consecutive continue. I did that. Yeah, I remember I did that. Also, if you use a recorder, the moment the whirlwind touches you, both of them go back to 0. So just this, exceptional circumstances that cause some particular loot to drop. And then on top of that, if you kill an enemy from the X counter, like on the 16 drop, right? Like for the fairy to be forced, it has to be an enemy that normally drops some loot. But enemies in the X group will never drop any loot. So you do not forfeit this kind of like fairy at 16 if you kill an X. That's kind of carried forward. So you will force a fairy later on when you do kill an enemy that drops loot. I mean, it's really weird. It's really confusing. So yeah, this was kind of like, before I wrote the code of all this stuff, I just really had to like rack my head around like all these scenarios and like these sources that kind of like say the same thing but not really. Okay, and at least what I'm happy about, which is something that I could not replicate in a past game I made in Treasure of Tarmin, some of the actual percentages are known. So I was able to especially like exactly replicate that. That's pretty cool. And then the force drops right here. Before, I didn't care how an enemy was killed, right? Like you just care when an enemy ran out of life, it would just disappear and maybe drop some loot. But in order to implement these, force bomb drops, I need to know if an enemy was killed with a bomb or not. So I have to rewrite a little bit the functions that govern, if an enemy is killed, how it's killed. Like now, how it's killed is now I added this killed by bomb, yes or no, a boolean. Yeah, so die. There was a die method here. Before, it was not taking any parameters, it was just die. But now, if you are killed by a bomb, you have to know that, right? Because the bomb is essentially the smoke of the bomb, what hits Link or the enemy, and then that has to be carried out all the way down the path here when you die, and then you might drop some loot, and then drop some loot now has a kill bomb flag. And if you are actually killed by a bomb, if you're not from the X group and you are at 10, then you will spawn a bomb, right? And you will reset the enemy counter. And here I've been kind of putting the sources where I got everything. So from this YouTube at 253, this is what it says. So this is what I'm doing. And also, if the 10th enemy is not killed by a bomb, like here, this exclamation mark means it's not killed by a bomb, then you get a blue rupee, right? It's crazy, man. It's insane. But anyway, I think it works now. And then enemy looping blue group. So if it's killed by a bomb, but it belongs on the X group, then you do not spawn the bomb, so it's commented out. But I made another flag. I had to make another flag. This force bomb drop equals true. There's 2 new flags because this flag is gonna stay true. And next time you kill any enemy that drops loot, like for here, like A for example, you check first, is the force drum flag on, like true? Then forget about everything else and just spawn a bomb, right? Or if the flag of the blue rupee is on, forget about everything else and just drop the blue rupee. If neither of those are true, then just do the normal 31% chance of loot table chance of drop. Yeah, so this was interesting. This is my old drop loot method. So now it's old, it's disabled, it's not used. This is what I had before. I'm leaving the code there for, my own references. But yeah, back when life was simple, I was just kind of like doing my own percentages and like my own loots. But yeah, that's done for, and now it's way more accurate. In fact, it's like just like the game, I hope. So a little bit more logic had to be added to that, but it was fun. It was fun, and this is what I like, doing some archaeology and like checking for references. And honestly, I appreciate people taking the time to put all this together. And one of the reasons why this is so well understood is that this game is so popular and well known. It's amazing in its own right, but also it's a game that has been speedrun for many years, and to do that they really examine every behavior, every corner of the code possible to see what you can exploit. Right, okay, so that was a lot of explanation here. I just thought it was, if you like this stuff, you probably appreciate not me talking about it, but like this can actually come together. And the people who wrote this, Lack Attack 24, thank you. Whomever, Ewan Crombie, thank you. And Mr. Displaced Gamers, thank you. I managed to understand what this is doing, and put it to good use. So let's go back to the game, and let's start all over again, because now I have updated the loot table correctly. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay, let's go through the game and see if we can find any more bugs or any more things to do. And if not, then I'm gonna be totally ready to start implementing the dungeons. Okay, there it is. Got it. So, get the sword. Now let's go for the ring. I don't really need to get any money at the moment. Wait, that fairy. Where did that fairy come from? Oh my god. Oh, okay, yes, here. He had a chance to drop a fairy. It's this one. Cool. I was like, that's not the force drop, right? Because I don't have enough enemies to drop enemies at the moment. Game manager. Enemy counter, consecutive enemy. So I'm gonna leave this here visible while I play, and you'll see these flags as well. The force drop bomb flags, or blue rupee force drop flag. The counter here, how it gets reset, gets moved forward. Alright, let's see, let's go. So now let's go look for the ring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is the 10th enemy. Yeah, blue rupee, that's it. Okay, I got hit, so I get resetted back to 0. Fair enough. I'm getting good luck with the fairies. That's awesome. And here. Boy, this is really expensive. It is, bro. You should make you a discount here. All right, so I'm a lot better protected now. Oops. And the next thing I need to do is to get some. These guys are not really very aggressive. There. I'm gonna go get some hearts, get some bombs. Trying to get the candle. Oh, this wall is not. Why is it not getting? Is that because Unity crashed? I didn't save. Oh no. I didn't save the walls from being like the assignation I did to give them the occlusion. Are you kidding me, Unity? You crashed and now I have to pay the price. Oh my god. Camera, main camera, default, stack, environment. Shite. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to do some changes here quickly. So my camera, so because the Unity crashed before I saved the latest changes, and one included the camera occlusion fade has to be here. Camera occlusion, and the target should be link. The occluder mask should be occluder. And I think as well these mountains might not be properly mapped or layered. So let's do that. Let's do that before I keep moving, because that's something I want to test today. Poly shape. Yeah, it's not even tagged. Okay, layer, occluder, and make sure that the material is transparent. Okay, so that's fine. Transparent. Cool. And the same for brown mountains. I had made a mistake too in the floor here. I assigned it as a mountain, but it's a floor, so that was a problem. Yeah, so all this needs to be that one. This one, it's no, this one, this floor, yeah, it's in the mountains, but that's not a mountain. It has to be in the elevated floors. So I'm just gonna put here ground layers. That's correct. Okay, so now I can select all the mountains, tag them as walls. Oof, let me just quickly check before I tag everything. Are actually the mountains. So dot dot dot. Mountain, mountain, mountain. Okay, that's correct. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, not this one. That one I'm not gonna make transparent, but also okay, let me okay, so the occluder, walls there, but there's a couple things. There's a invisible wall that I need to fix. And this one right here, this bit right here, this one is not, shouldn't be an occluder, just default and wall. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at wall, that's fine. That was one thing. And then the next one, yeah, these two, the dead mountain, I don't want to make it, because this has hiding here, like it's hiding here an entrance. So if I make it transparent, it's probably gonna reveal that. So that one is gonna be just default, and this one as well. Otherwise, it's gonna be very suspicious as to why only that one. Okay, and then there's a finally the white walls in the graveyard. And this guy too. So that should be occluder. And let's move on to the graveyard. Layer occluder. I want to save. Okay. Damn. Alright, so now that I saved, let's try it out again. Take 3, guys. Take 3, and we're gonna play this freaking game through the whole overworld. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And if I did, you know, this is a playtest, so that's the whole purpose. To debug, to correct things. We already found a few bugs, a few things that I made mistakenly assigned. Okay, so now let me quickly check. The walls are transparent. Yes. Okay, now they're becoming transparent. Shit. Shit. Then you're still alone. Take these. Man, I'm dying. I haven't even started. I'm already dying. Anyway, so I need some hearts. Yeah, okay, the walls are getting transparent. That's a little better. And oof. Heart, yes. Once again, I need to go and buy the the blue ring. Andele. I don't really need much. Oh. Okay, take 4. It's okay. It's all good, guys. It's all good. We'll get there. You know, this game in the beginning is really difficult because you're butt naked, nothing to attack or protect, like, well, your tiny little shield. But seriously, you know, you're very vulnerable. As you can see, like, just a few hits and you're dead because you don't have many hearts. You probably don't have a potion. So yeah, this game in the original game as well, like when you are brand new to it, it's very hard. Once you get the blue ring and a bunch of hearts and everything, the outside world becomes pretty trivial. Like, and the swords also get overpowered. The dungeon's a different story, right? Dungeons, they keep the difficulty, the progression, right? But here, right now, at this point, is where I'm more vulnerable than perhaps I'll ever be, which is interesting. Normally games start easy, right? But not this one. Okay, blue ring. And this is giving myself like a massive head start of 255 rupees. So I don't have to collect them to actually just get the ring. You know, because I want to move this playtest along. So this wall, oh my god, this is not being transparent. Why? I know why. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Okay, so it's another property we need to modify on these walls. Yes, select one, these blue mountains, right? I need to be in the materials. No, not all of them. Which one is the fake wall? That one I just need to change the name or something, so I don't waste time. This one here, this bit. This one. Fake wall. Okay, so that one can stay. The rest, I need to modify the material shader to opaque to transparent. Let's keep that one and do the rest the same. Metallic. Okay, transparent. This one's gonna be transparent too. Yeah, but that's not an occluder, so that's fine. Opaque, yeah, you can stay opaque. Transparent, 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 transparent. Okay. And the white ones as well, they have to be material transparent. Also, hang on. This one is using green rock. Not green rock transparent. Oh, no. Yeah, green rock transparent. That's fine. This one is using White rock. Okay, so that's also wrong. I need to change. I made new materials that can actually be transparent. Man, this crash really set me back. This Unity crash really set me back a while. My materials. Materials. Oh, where are you? Oh, here. White rock transparent. Okay, here. And all of them. White rock transparent. And finally the brown ones too. Everything except the fake wall can be brown rock transparent. And here, so I have brown rock and then the duplication but with different attributes, black rock transparent. And why is it not occluder? Ah, no, because I did not wanted a couple to be occluders. Alright, bear with me. These two. No. This one. Do not make transparent. Save. Or these two I can just really leave them with brown rock like that. Yes. Transparent. It's not gonna do anything. So okay, save. One more time. This is happening. Alright, see. Let's go. Hey, old man. I'm back for the third time. Hopefully, third and final. Let's go. We're gonna go get the blue ring once again. And then do the whole outworld lap. Which means getting hidden stashes of rupees. Yeah, okay, that's getting transparent. That's correct. Blue rupee. I don't need it. My shield blocked that. That's great. No, this is not. Okay, fairy. Right now, you are not needed quite. I just need to get the ring. And yeah, as you can see, if I'm carefully standing here, the mountain now's transparent. Awesome. Alright, so that next I need to go get 100 secret stash of rupees near the top of the map at the east side of the world. What happened to my BGM? Alright. Yeah, so go get 100 rupees and then we're gonna go and buy the blue candle. Okay, now I do need the rupees, so I'm happy to get force drops. I'm gonna put the enemy counter here on the screen. 7. Okay, oops. Okay, 0. So cool, right. Getting close. Some tektites. Ah! Oh! Ah, okay, this is not optimal. I need to think what to do there. Because you can't reveal that that's a secret entrance. So that's not great. Okay, hopefully that's just the one place. The fake wall, that's there. And here. But once you stand in here, you know that that was a fake wall. So it doesn't matter. Okay, it's a secret to everybody. 100 rupees. Yeah, my man. Great. I would like now to get some bombs. You can do bomb force drops, but you need a bomb for that. So the first bomb, you still need to get it legit or buy it, right? But we're trying to save some money at the moment. Another thing that I can do is go and buy the candle. But these blue enemies have a chance to drop a bomb, so maybe I'll just kill a few. See if I can get lucky. Oh, shit, I'm about to die. I should have... No, that wasn't a good idea. Oh my god, this game's so hard. This game is so hard. Damn. Man, I'm not having much fun today. And I find now that the game does reflect the actual drop rules and percentages. It got even harder. My game was way too generous before. But that's what I'm going for. I'm trying to replicate the original game. Everything good and bad about it. So, yeah, I can't complain. This is how bad we had it in the 80s, guys. Can you believe that this game is going to be 40 years old in February? Holy guacamole. 40 years old. Insane. So that's the 10th enemy. 11, 12, 14. Yeah, okay, I got hit. Right. And going here. Yep. Thank you very much. Go back for the 100 rupees. I like to get some bombs, but red enemies are never gonna drop a bomb unless I force it. But I do not have bombs like I explained previously. Nope. Oh my god, these Zoras, man. Hit hard too, the freaking Zoras. Damn it. Dele. Okay. Damn it. Heart. Ugh. Fairy. Fairy, come back. Fairy, come back. Yes. Do these guys drop bombs? But they're very durable. These guys need a lot of hits, so nah. I'm gonna take my chances with the blue Octoroks or the Moblins, the blue Moblins. Bam. See, this one I shouldn't make it transparent either, because look, I can see the entrance there. So it's not great. Oh, that's weird. Damn. Okay, well. To get some bombs, please. Yeah, bombs are hard to get. Very limited enemies and circumstances that you can get them. Okay, going there. 100 rupees. Alright, go get the candle next. See, if I was... Ah, man, I want these guys to drop a bomb already. Oh my god, no, 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 no. I wanna get killed. I wanna get killed. What can I do? Ah! These guys are also hard to kill with the wood sword. But they could drop a bomb. Ah! Okay, I wanna once again test your luck here. 2, no. Damn it. Damn it. Poopy. Alright, I don't know. This is too hard. So I'm just gonna go get the candle. So otherwise we're never gonna beat this run. Let's go get the candle. Get some money. Get the magic shield, because that's also very important and very useful. No bombs. No bombs, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so let's... I could even buy some bombs if it gets really that bad. Okay, the candle's here. 60 rupees. And I'm gonna have 54 left. Nice. It's 59 now. Okay, so let's start burning stuff. Let's burn it all. Actually, now that I have this thing, I can go to the Lost Woods and get another 100 rupees. So I can go buy the magical shield, because the magical shield will block Zora's energy ball things. That will be very helpful. Bombs, 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 bomb, bomb, bombs, bombs, bombs. Okay, that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fairy, heal me. Okay. Everybody's frozen because I took the stopwatch. Damn it. See, this would be a good place to farm for bombs, because if I get damaged, like, you know, the fairy can actually heal me, right? It's right there. And these guys, the blue ones, have a chance to drop bombs. Ugh. The problem is that every time they hit me, the counter goes back to 0. So that doesn't help the cause. Need some bombs. Look, I don't care. I'm gonna go buy bombs if I'm really not able to get them. Nope, no luck. And now I'm also close to dying. Oof, damn it. Let me pass, let me pass. Yeah. It's just, what is the... Okay. Oh, I see. So these two guys can actually give me bombs on the first kill, 6th kill, and 8th kill. Okay. Well, I don't know. Just gonna kill them and see what happens. Sixth kill. No, that was the 7th. 8. This could have a chance. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Okay, whoever I kill next gonna give me a blue rupee though, so that's good. Yes. There. And you too. And you. No, no bombs. Alright, I'm just gonna go get my rupee stash from this bush right here. Excellent. That now I have taken the 2 largest stashes in the game, right? There's another 10 rupee stash over here, but maybe I should... Oh my god. Ah, stopwatch. Mine. Okay. Die, die, die. 1, 2, 3. Bomb! Finally! Okay. Right. Okay. Burn this thing. Go back to the ferry. And get out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh dear. This is not good. Shit. Shit, man. Oh man, I came this far. I don't want to die. No, no, no. Okay. Boom. Oh! My shield saved me. I gotta go up there. Gotta go up there. Need these two guys to go away. Okay. Okay. I'm so close. I'm so close. No. Please. Get away. Get away from me. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Alright. Alright. Now go get a shield. Go get more hearts with the bombs. But I can get 2 more heart containers. Even with the... And I have the blue ring. It's just the blue ring already cuts the damage in half. Right? Oh my god. So many enemies. Let's get out of here. Let's go, man. Okay, so I can go get the magic shield now. And also go and start bombing some walls. So actually this has some more money here, right? Yeah, cool. All right. And the magic shield, I can buy it from right here. Oops. Right here. There, and there it is. Okay, magic shield, 90 rupees. So that's tricky. It's not cheap, but it's the cheapest magic shield because there's another place that sells it for 180, 190. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This bush here. Now, this was a glitch sometimes when I'm running streaming. This heart can give me sometimes 2 hearts. No, okay, that's good. It's some glitch that I haven't been able to replicate while testing. It's just strange. Okay, that's fine. And then here, there's more rupees. 30, yep. Okay, I have 4 hearts. Great. Now, there's another one over here. See, I have the magic shield now, so I'm kind of bouncing all these. Which one is the one that you can burn? This one. See how it now bounces the energy beams? Oh no, that's not it. It's the other one. This one, but it has a cooldown, 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 cooldown. There. 30, nice. Okay, now let's get another piece of heart. 2 more, actually. And then I'll be able to go get the white sword, which is amazing. So, put the bomb. Okay, this one is the one that glitches out. Look, I have 4 hearts. By right, I should end up with 5. I'm gonna clear the log, see if there's anything suspicious. Hopefully, I'll end up with 5 or not 6. Okay, it works. Perfect. Great. Never mind. 5 hearts. And with that, I can actually go and get the white sword. The white sword being all the way over here. Maybe I'll go get another heart just to be safer. Actually, I can actually get some more rupees from here. Oh, I'm getting a lot of rupees now. Very comfortably. Getting my riches. Going south all the way down to the shore. I cannot go through here now. Okay. It's down here. Here. And then bomb the wall. 1, 2. Okay. 6 hearts. Excellent. Excellent. Should probably try and do a force bomb drop. So I have to do that on the 10th enemy, right? And right now I'm at 3. This guy is freaking out a little bit there. 3. Let's go 4. No, 5. 6. 7. Oh shit, I'm back at 0. Let's go get the white sword. What do they sell here again? Bombs. Should I buy more bombs? Yeah, because I have a lot of money. Actually, I should even get the arrows now. Nice, while I'm here. So to go to the sword, I need to go back there, behind the desert. You can see the boulders falling, yeah? That's new. I added that lately. 6 bombs, that's good. So I'm just gonna open here. And this is medicine? Yeah, I don't have the letter. Damn, look at the boulders. So it bounced a couple times randomly, and if they hit me, well, I mean, I get hurt. Damn. Oh, that looks strange. Why is it doing that? Oh, is that freaking transparent material? Here I can go in there. Pay me and I'll talk. No, I know what you're gonna tell me. Ha ha ha. Maybe I don't need to make that wall transparent. Like, this is not necessary for me to be transparent, and it's kind of bugging things up, so I'll undo that wall from the transparencies. Ugh, these blue guys are so durable, man. Oof. There, and I got a bomb. Nice. Master using, and you can have this, and I have the white sword. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more confident now that this is gonna work. 1, 2, yeah, it's just night and day. If I go here, see, I already implemented this maze. To get out of here, you can go up 5 times in a row, because otherwise you're just gonna keep doing this. 2, 3, right? If I go here, I cannot. The only way I can get out is this way, the way I came. That's how's in the game. So you have to go up 5 times, and if you do not know that, well, then you're not in luck. I should have gotten the letter before. Boom. Whew. Nice. So what's next? Where am I going now? I think I can start now going to the dungeons, right? Because I'm right here in dungeon 1. And like I mentioned before, dungeons are not yet implemented. That's gonna be the first half of the year 2026. I'm gonna do that. And right now, if you come to the dungeon, you will see just the items sitting there for you, like the items you could get in the dungeon otherwise. So that's the boomerang, and you could get the bow. You get another heart container and a piece of Triforce. And if I pause the game, you can see that I got all my items there. I have my boomerang. The Triforce has now 1 triangle. It's 8 pieces I have to collect. And I can now use my boomerang to freeze enemies in place. Like this guy. Okay, so that's level 1. Easy. Now let's go to level 2. Level 2 is on the east part of the map. So here, let's keep going. Yeah, way easier to kill enemies with the white sword. Much easier. So I'm 0. I think my white sword is overpowered though, because in the original game you need to hit these blue guys twice. So I need to fix that. That's true. I haven't done that yet. Okay, level 2 is up here. Go up, and we have another heart container, another Triforce piece, and the magic boomerang. So the magic boomerang, the difference is that it just goes farther, like a lot further. And with the boomerang you can pick items. You can pick rupees, heart, bombs, whatever these guys drop. So freeze him, freeze, freeze, freeze. Like they keep doing the animation, but they don't move, they don't displace. Okay, this is a place where I can bomb the wall here, and I have enough bombs, so I'm just gonna do that. There. Nice, 30 rupees. Okay, so I'm heading now to level 3. Level 3 being near the Lost Woods where I was a while ago. So let's going. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, there's a few bushes that I can burn here. But I'm okay, I don't really need money at this point, I think. I'm okay. So we can just move this along. Yeah, my white sword feels like a magic sword at this point, so I need to tweak that down. Oh, it's so satisfying to kill Zoras and block their attacks, because for the first half of the game they're just so annoying. Nice. Okay, so I'll kill a few guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and this is the 10th one. Yes. Okay, so I need to go to level 3, right? Which is down here. Here. Oh, Armus. Alright, so level 3 would give me a raft, harpies, Triforce piece. And I got an extra arms there. Okay, so we have 3 pieces. We have now the raft, which items that come up here are passive. So they just trigger when the right conditions meet, right? There you go. Coming in out. Imagine that I finish sometime in like March. Finish the dungeon, come back out, and now you need to head up to level 4. Level 4 is over here. And if I stand on the dock while owning the raft, as you can see, I can just cross along. Whee! And while I'm on my raft, I'm invulnerable. So I don't get killed by a Zora by accident there. Alright, so I got the ladder. And in this game, the ladder doesn't work like a ladder. It works like a bridge. And you can use it for, crossing across some narrow gaps or narrow water bodies like river, and also to reach some objects. Like I'm gonna go and get a heart container that is on the other side of the map, just to show you how it works, and also get to level 5. Oh, look at that boulder, got all the way here. That wouldn't happen in the original game, because mine is open world, so it can happen. Approaching to the force fairy. Ah, no, I got hit, so no force fairy for me. Alright, getting the east side of the map, killing some Zoras. That one in the distance. Pew! Die. Nice. Everybody's frozen. I'm glitching. I'm changing colors because everybody's frozen in place. Oh yeah, and this is another heart container that I can get. Yeah, excellent. Look at that. Brilliant. It's working. Man, everything's working. I'm so happy. Just in time, because I wanted to finish the outside world in its entirety before the end of the year, and I barely managed that. Okay, see, I deploy the ladder again under the right circumstances, right? Which is standing near a water body. And this is it. That's what it does. And it helped me reach that heart piece right there. Okay, now let's go to level 5. Look how many hearts I have suddenly. When you don't have to go through the dungeons, this game is a lot faster. I also know where everything is, right? Like, imagine playing this game 4 years ago. Maybe you had Nintendo Power if you were lucky, right? But that's it. Okay, so the level 5. So you go up here. and I'm gonna go to that maze, right? See, that's so strange. I don't like that my game's doing that now that I added the transparent walls. Okay, so the camera shifts like that so I can do the maze effect, right? So if I try to get out here, I can, but I cannot go back. I cannot go back the way I came, even after I just came in just now. I just have to go up 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm here. This is level 5, the elusive level 5, which gives me the recorder, a heart container, and a Triforce piece. Pause the game. Let's use the recorder right away. See how I have an enemy counter here? Well, the moment that the whirlwind touches Link, it's gonna go to 0. Boop. Because that's one of the rules of the way this game works, right? When you get hit or you use a recorder, you'll reset back to 0. Okay, I'm gonna go to level 3, but first I need to go to level 2. Level 2 is on that way, but then level 3 is on the other way, which is the way I need to go to cross. Lost Woods. Look at that! I get a nice view of the maps. Perfect. And then from here we need to start walking to Lost Woods, which is over here. Bomb. Nice. Okay. So to get out of here, I can walk this way, but nowhere else. Like if I go here, I end up here. And I can do that as many times as I want. If I go this way, I'm gonna end up that way. I can still get hurt. So the way to get out is up, left, down, left, and I'm out. Okay, so now we're in dangerous territory, right? Because these guys are the strongest guys in the outside world, which is the Lionels, especially the blue ones. But honestly, at this point I have so many hearts, and I have the ring. Okay, cool. This is another thing I wanted to show you. So there are 6 sections in these clusters of graves in this map, right? And each cluster has a genie. Each genie is constrained by an invisible wall. Like, I know this guy is never gonna touch me because there's an invisible wall here. That's how I contained them. And this guy the same. He will never be able to touch me. Here. Oh, this is not working. The wall should be getting transparent. Okay, I need to fix that. What happens is, keep an eye on this guy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so with 3 hits I kill him. Okay, hit 1, 2, and then I'm gonna spawn a bunch of genies. Boom, boom, boom. These spawn genies I cannot hit. They're invincible. The only way to get rid of them is to kill the master one, which this one, and everybody dies, and I get all the loot. And once the master is gone, you can still spawn them, but you cannot kill them anymore. So you have to be careful until you spawn again the master genie. And same here. So it's gonna be another master or leader here. So 1, so weaken them. 2, and then let's go and spawn everything. Boom, 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 boom. Just can do some farming this way, but also gets dangerous. Oh shit, that's not him. Oh my god, I don't know who the master one is anymore. How about you? Nope. Uh-oh. There. So that's the problem. Okay, freeze them, get all the rupees. Oh wow, a bunch of rupees. Awesome. And up here, there you can actually. Oh no, I cannot push the grave yet because I don't have the bracelet. Okay, let's go get the magic bracelet, which is over here. I still don't have the letter, man. I need to go get it because there's a medicine woman there, but I don't have the letter. Forgot to take it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. With that bracelet, now I can push some rocks. Not all of them, just some of them. One of them included, one of them would be the grave that I was talking about. So here, push the grave, reveals an entrance, and master using it, and you can have him. I can have an even stronger sword, the strongest sword in the game, the magic sword. So now even genies just take a couple hits. Whoa, a couple hits to die. So for example, that one is gonna hit him. One, spawn a bunch of genies. Spawn, 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 spawn. Ah, and die. Oh shit, that did it. That is. And since you can get a lot of rupees this way. It's not easy though, because they can quite cause a lot of damage here. See, I lost a lot of hearts. But that's how the mechanic works. Okay, and now at this point I would just probably go get a red potion and head to level 6, which is right here. And get all my the Magic Wand, Triforce piece, Heart piece. Look at that. Excellent. Now I need to go look for level 7. So I just go to level 3. But I need to keep cycle. I need to cycle through all of them. So this is 4. 4 is fine. It's close enough. Okay, so let's go to level 7. Yeah, level 7 is here. This is also cool. I'll show you something that I did. So level 7 is hidden. You need the recorder to reveal it. And normally you would think, because there's a fairy lake right here. Right? So it's a fairy right there. Next to it there's another fairy lake. Or you would think so. But the deal is that if you play the recorder, look, play, you get that rainbow effect and the lake goes away, and that's the entrance to level 7. Which I think it turned out pretty good. So of course level 7 doesn't exist yet, but one day it will. And in level 7 you get the red candle, which is great because it doesn't have the same cooldown as the blue one. You essentially can not spam them, you can have up to 2 fireballs at any given time. So the moment one of them goes away, I can spawn another one. So this is great for exploring. Okay, so that's level 7. Let's go for look 8. It's gonna take me to where? Level 5, right? So all the way up here. While I'm here, I should go and get the letter. And now with the transparency effect, it's kinda glitching a little bit. Oof, to fix that, it's gonna be tricky. Oh no, I have to go this way. Damn, right. Okay, let's do it. Go get the letter. Oh, come here. Fairy. Ah! Okay, got it. Right, so we're gonna go get the letter and then go to level 8. You're definitely in the end game here, man. You're very close to the end at this point. So I'm happy because I have not gotten any crashes at this point. It's running well. And the letter is over here. Up here. Show this to the old woman. I will, when I see her again. Okay, so let's keep going. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so level 8 is down here in the woods. Right, level 8 is also one of those you have to reveal. Here would be that's the stairs. You will go in there, you will be level 8, but Maybe next year it will be done. No, maybe it will be done next year. You get the Bible, which the Bible, what it does, it enhances the magic wands. Let me get all that stuff here. And with the book in possession, when it hits something, it just turns into a ball of fire. So it gets a lot more useful. But it can only spawn 2 balls of fire at the same time, right? Yeah. Just like the red candle. Right, and as you can see, I have the full Triforce. So what I could do next is to go buy the potion and buy the meat. It's gonna take me to level 6. And then from 6 I'll go back to 7 just to give me a head start. Okay, and then once again level 7. Cool. And then from here I'm just gonna walk to the pharmacy, give the letter to the medicine woman. Here. See, if before you give her the letter, she's just standing there. You cannot do anything. You cannot hit her. You cannot do nothing. But if you look at her and give her the letter, she immediately displays her wares. Okay, so red potion, perfect. And the only thing, as you can see, missing here would be finally the meat, which is also one of those things that I got around to finish this week. So it's brand new. It's gonna get it here. It's in the same shop as where you get the blue ring. And as you can see, I also have full hearts. And now even these blue guys can die with one hit, because I have the magic sword. Nothing gets in my way now. Okay, that's the meat. So now the meat, some enemies are, vulnerable to the effect of the meat. In particular, these Octoroks and Moblins. So let me go to a place where there's... Here, I'm just gonna put one. As you can see, the Moblins are just gonna be like, nom 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 nom. And then when the meat goes away, they resume their motion. I think it's 15 seconds. There you go. So they finish the meat. Put another one. All of them go there. And so what you can do is just easily kill them all. It's cool, eh? And Moblins also are susceptible to them. So I'm just gonna put one here. And then everybody around is like, ooh, yeah, baby. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at this. I'll leave you a present there, guys. Boom. Okay, I'm just gonna try again. That was cool. Let me get that heart. The heart. Once again, it's gonna congregation here. I'm ready to do some bombs. Put some bombs right there. Boom. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, it works. So that's how you use the meat in this game. And also, it's necessary to clear level 7. There's a hungry enemy, a hungry gorilla, that says grumble grumble, and you have to give it the meat. And when you do that, the meat actually goes away. Before that, you can put it in the floor like as many times as you want, and yeah, enemies are just gonna be like, nom 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 meat, nom nom. So you can go behind them and kill them all. Okay, so now I have everything, right? So the only thing left to do for us here is to go to Death Mountain and just settle things with Ganon and rescue Zelda. So to do that, I gotta go up to Death Mountain, right? So to go to Death Mountain, there's a few ways to get there. I think because I'm over here in the map, I'll cross the lake, the river, so to speak, with my ladder, right? Alright, so, oops, here, the back, here, I put the ladder and cross, and I'm here. Okay, so I need to go up. Okay, so you can see You know, the reason why sometimes the walls look glitchy is because I added this effect. Because sometimes Link, when the walls were not transparent, you couldn't see him. Especially here in these tight corridors, oops, you wouldn't see Link at all. So I didn't like that. But now you can see him. I suppose it's a little bit of a trade-off. I'll work them out. They will look a bit better. I'll do something. So, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better, to be honest. Right. And this is it, guys. Like, this is where... See, these boulders here are intentionally not transparent, because it's like the final frontier. So that's where level 9 would be. Final dungeon. Just clear it up. Are these guys? Yeah, these guys are also vulnerable to the meat. Om yum 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 yum. Om yum 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 yum. Andele. Okay, so here I will just put a bomb, reveal the entrance, and in this dungeon, you know, Zelda's there, Ganon is there. To kill Ganon, you need this silver arrow, and the silver arrow is very powerful. It's as strong as the magic sword. Boom. And lastly, you will get the red ring. So the red ring, it's extremely powerful. Like now, all the damage that I get is cut by 75%. So just 1/4 of the original damage that I get, now I receive. But at this point, honestly, you have so many hearts, you have weapons, shields, like everything's upgraded, right? But, believe it or not, dungeons can be quite difficult. Like the outside world gets a point that after you have like 6-7 hearts and the blue ring especially, you're good. Like you're not unkillable, but if you're unlucky, but you're pretty safe. But dungeons are a different story altogether. And then once it's done next year, I'm hoping by summer. I don't know. Look, I haven't started with any dungeons, so I don't know how difficult it's gonna be. I have an idea. And probably the first dungeon is gonna be the one that takes me the longest, to be honest, because it's the first time I'll have to do walls and materials and think I'm gonna lay out things. I'm thinking maybe get like a system in which I can pre-make rooms, and then just kind of like, because it's only a few variety of rooms, right, in the game, and maybe I can just kind of like mix and match those to meet the actual dungeons in the game. So yeah, man, I don't know. Hopefully 6 months. I'll try. You know, I've been pretty consistent with this game, so you go in there. Obviously, it doesn't work right now, but you will need to have the full Triforce to be able to go through and beat Ganon and everything, right? But yeah, let me show you here. This is my repository, right? This is where I've been storing all my code and everything. So 279 commits. So it's all the changes that I've been doing since I started. And as you can see, if you can go back in time, December 27, 26, 25, 24. Every day I've been pretty good at moving the ball forward. So this is kind of like the way in which I find I make progress and I finish games, because I used to be very good at starting them and then get distracted, like, ooh, this one looks even more interesting, but that's not good because then I never finish anything. That's changing now. This system of mine is like every day you have to do, even if it's a little bit. If you don't have time, family, work, whatever, of course, but this is important. 20, 21, 19, 18, something. Like some days it was a bunch of commits, some other days it was maybe just a tiny change, a refactoring while I was like on the move. But I feel like I haven't skipped a single day, and that's made the difference. That everything that you just saw was made from June to today. And so with this same mentality, so to speak, same style, I want to get to the end of the game, right? Like to finish it, the whole thing, and I'm thinking another 6-7 months. So it will be a whole year that I'm going to be working on this game, because this is not my full-time job. This is my hobby. This is something I do on the side. Like I am a software developer, but for medical AI, so very different. But this is where my heart's at the moment. June 1st, first day, first commit. So man, this is how I keep myself accountable and motivated. And yeah, so I'm happy that I can share this with you guys. It makes it a lot more interesting, you know, to share something with you guys, like-minded, gamers. Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I think there's a few things that I need to fix, especially with the walls, but nothing major. Honestly, I'm very happy because I mean, my to-do list for December is already done. You know, that glitch, it didn't happen anymore. So I think maybe even just like update of Unity might actually have fixed that. It happens sometimes. Look at that, all completed. I can now move on to the next freaking second half, which is the dungeons. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Have a great day. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you around. Subscribe, comment, ideas, things that you notice that you might wanna add, or like maybe I can implement or something to make it better. And yeah, I do this once a week for the most part. And yeah, stick around.